Pokrovsk and Mirnohrad remain the hottest spots on the Donetsk front. The Russians are actively taking advantage of the bad weather to infiltrate and advance. The enemy managed to make gains in Rivne and is simultaneously putting pressure near Rodinske and Hryshin. The occupiers are trying to take full control over the logistics. This onslaught is being held back by the paratroopers of the 79th Brigade. Since summer, they have been grinding down the Russians in Mirnohrad and are now slowing the enemy's advance. But the defenders constantly need drones, so we ask you to join the fundraising effort. More about the situation near Mirnohrad in the report by Ole Kornienko. Harvester.
On the asphalt. And at this height, sir, let's move east with you so we can see this entire movement.
Burned out pickups and armored vehicles, this is one of the roads to Pokrovsky Mirnohrad. All on just a small patch of land. A dozen pieces of destroyed equipment. The Russians mine and attack our logistics routes with drones.
They have created special units, specifically tailored for this task. They might let infantry pass and fly further until they spot a vehicle that presumably is delivering, say, ammunition or equipment for those same firing positions. If the equipment for the firing positions doesn't make it, it creates problems for the units.
Enemy drones, what we see is that the sky is extremely oversaturated. Oversaturated specifically with enemy assets. As for the available drones present, there are more than 10 or 11 in the air at the same time throughout the entire area. But that's only what we can see, only what we can record.
Despite the morning fog, our drones are also in the sky. The operators are scanning and carefully inspecting under every tree, bush and ruined building to make sure the enemy doesn't use the bad weather to slip through.
Yes. Every time we fly out, we have to detect and search for where something might have been dropped, where the enemy could have entrenched themselves.
At the same time, another operator is rushing to the tree line, where last night it was recorded that a large enemy drone dropped a package there. Most likely the occupiers are hiding in a dugout among the trees. There it is.
It is falling down right now, and somehow or another, it's coming down.
Ah, that's it. Whose wing is that? It's just below the wing.
With
the package, our drone is heading there as well. An anti-tank mine is flying toward the entrance of the shelter. Everything around is blown apart. Meanwhile, another of our waiting drones is already flying toward Mirnohrad.
They wrote Mirnohrad Patrol.
Is that the hospital? Yes, the hospital.
Once a city of thousands, now Semesh is engulfed in flames and ruins. You can't find a single intact building here. In their attempt to capture Mirnohrad, the Russians burned everything down with guided aerial bombs. Now they're trying to gain a foothold there and are bringing in equipment for further advances.
They regularly build up their forces, replenish their losses, and also pull in reserves. Of course, in their plans, they're not backing down from this. They're planning somewhere, waiting for favorable weather conditions, maybe after something happens there. They want to make a bigger impression on our pilots, thinking that we'll be left without any support, and to seize that moment to advance with their armored vehicles and infantry units.
For almost 4 years of the full-scale war, the paratroopers of the 79th Brigade have constantly had to hold the defense on the most difficult sections of the front. Marinka-Kurakiv direction. Just here, near Pokrovsk and Mirnohrad. In the past few months alone, the enemy has lost up to 15,000 personnel. They say that's for the entire corps, cheap. That includes both killed and wounded. And these burned and destroyed vehicles are the price that the defense forces have to pay every day so that the occupiers do not advance rapidly. Ole Kornienko, Oleksiy Devchenko, Zakhar Komach, Fakto, ICTV United News.